Welcome to our channel where we dive deep into the history, engineering, and battlefield legacy of some of the most remarkable armored vehicles ever built. And today we are focusing on the T-2 tank, a fascinating piece of American military development that many people have never seen in action. The T-2 was part of the early experimental phase of U.S. tank design during the interwar period, when the United States was still figuring out the perfect balance between firepower, armor protection, and mobility. Built in the early 1930s, the T-2 was a light tank prototype developed to test new suspension systems, track designs, and weapon configurations before mass production. It was powered by a gasoline engine that offered modest speed but decent cross-country performance for the era, and it featured riveted armor plating that was standard for tanks of that time, though by modern standards it would be considered light and vulnerable. The T-2 was armed with a main gun designed for both anti-vehicle and infantry support roles, as well as a coaxial machine gun for close defense, making it versatile for training and experimental purposes. While the T-2 never saw actual combat, its role in influencing later American tank designs such as the M2 light tank and eventually the iconic M3 and M4 Sherman was crucial. Engineers used the T-2 to evaluate suspension durability, crew ergonomics, and turret traverse systems, and many lessons learned from its testing shaped the future of U.S. armored doctrine. Its small size and relatively simple design made it easy to transport and maintain, which was a big advantage for testing in different terrains, from muddy proving grounds to desert conditions. The T-2's story is not about battlefield glory but about the silent, behind-the-scenes innovation that paved the way for the tanks that would help win World War II. Today, surviving examples of the T-2 are rare, often found in military museums or private collections, standing as a testament to the experimental spirit of American tank engineering. When you look at the T-2, you are looking at a bridge between the crude armored vehicles of World War I and the far more advanced tanks that dominated World War II battlefields. Its influence is a reminder that even prototypes that never fired a shot in war can change the course of military technology. This is why the T-2 remains a fascinating subject for historians, tank enthusiasts, and anyone who appreciates the blend of mechanics, design, and strategy that goes into armored warfare. The legacy of the T-2 is not measured in battles fought but in the innovations it inspired, the designs it influenced, and the lessons it provided for generations of tank crews and engineers to come.